Have you ever felt that nagging slowdown as you've gotten a bit older, especially after turning 60? Perhaps you've noticed your energy levels aren't quite what they used to be. Or maybe that stubborn belly fat just won't budge no matter what you try. It can be frustrating, even a bit disheartening, when you feel like you're losing a step, when your zest for life or that vital spark seems to dim. Many men simply resign themselves to this as an unavoidable part of aging, a natural decline that you just have to accept. But what if I told you there's a surprising culprit hiding in plain sight? Something many of us consider healthy, that could actually be accelerating some of these changes, particularly impacting male health. It's a common food item that might be secretly undermining your energy, your vitality, and even your hormones, without you even realizing it. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on this often misunderstood food and then dive into some truly powerful, yet simple, habits and food choices that can help you reclaim your strength, boost your energy, support your hormonal balance, and truly live your best life. No matter your age, get ready to challenge some old beliefs, because you'll want to watch to the very end for something that will truly surprise you and change the way you look at your plate. Let's get straight to it. And I warn you, what I'm about to reveal might genuinely surprise you, especially if you consider yourself a health-conscious individual. When we talk about the worst fruit for male health, over 60 many people might immediately think of highly processed, sugary snacks or desserts. But the truth is far more nuanced. And the culprit I'm pointing to today is something that often sits innocently in our fruit bowls, hailed for its sweetness and tropical flavor. I'm talking about the mango. Now, before you gasp and write me off, let me explain. Mangoes, in moderation, can be part of a healthy diet. They contain vitamins and fiber. Yes. However, for men over 60, especially those grappling with declining energy, stubborn weight gain, or concerns about their hormonal health, the excessive consumption of mangoes can be surprisingly detrimental. The core issue lies in the mango's incredibly high sugar content, particularly fructose. A single large mango can pack as much as 45 to 50 grams of sugar, which is significantly more than a can of soda. For a younger, active individual, a sugar spike from a mango might be handled more efficiently by the body. But as we age, our metabolism often slows down, and our bodies become less efficient at processing large amounts of sugar. This is where the trouble begins. When you consume a high amount of fructose, especially without much fiber or protein to slow absorption, your blood sugar can skyrocket. Your pancreas then has to work overtime to produce insulin, the hormone responsible for shuttling that sugar out of your bloodstream and into your cells for energy or storage. Over time, particularly with frequent sugar surges, your cells can become less responsive to insulin. This is known as insulin resistance, and it's a silent, insidious enemy to male health. Insulin resistance doesn't just put you at higher risk for type 2 diabetes. It has a profound and often overlooked impact on male hormones, especially testosterone. When insulin levels are consistently high, it can directly suppress testosterone production. For men over 60 who are already experiencing a natural decline in testosterone, adding a regular dose of high fructose fruits like mangoes can accelerate this decline, leading to a cascade of negative effects. We're talking about reduced energy, decreased muscle mass, increased body fat, especially around the belly, lower libido, and even a dip in mood and cognitive function. It's a vicious cycle. High sugar leads to insulin resistance, which lowers testosterone, leading to more fat storage, which further exacerbates insulin resistance and lowers testosterone even more. So, while a mango might seem like an innocent, healthy snack, its frequent consumption could be inadvertently contributing to the very issues you're trying to combat. It's not just about testosterone. Either, excess sugar, particularly fructose, is primarily metabolized by the liver. When the liver is constantly bombarded with high amounts of fructose, it can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition that's becoming increasingly common. A stressed and overburdened liver is less able to perform its myriad other functions, including detoxifying the body and regulating hormones. This can contribute to systemic inflammation, which is a root cause of many chronic diseases that plague men as they age, from heart disease to joint pain. So, while you might think you're choosing a healthy option, if you're frequently reaching for those very sweet fruits without considering the total sugar load, you could be setting yourself up for metabolic imbalances that impact your overall vitality. Now, this isn't to say all fruit is bad. Far from it. Berries, for example, are much lower in sugar and packed with antioxidants. Apples and pears, consumed with their skins, offer a good dose of fiber to help regulate blood sugar response. The key is understanding that for men over 60, being mindful of sugar intake, even from natural sources, becomes crucial for maintaining energy, muscle mass, and hormonal balance. It's about choosing wisely and being aware of how different foods interact with your unique physiology at this stage of life. If you've been a regular mango eater and experiencing some of these symptoms, it might be a powerful first step to simply reduce your intake and observe the difference. Understanding the impact of high-sugar foods, even those from seemingly healthy sources, is the first step in reclaiming your health. But it doesn't stop there. One of the most powerful habits you can adopt, and one that directly counters the negative effects of sugar, is to prioritize protein at every meal. As men age, we face a natural phenomenon called sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. This isn't just about looking good. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. It helps burn calories, keeps our metabolism humming, and is crucial for maintaining strength, mobility, and independence as we get older. If you're losing muscle, you're not only getting weaker, but your body also becomes less efficient at handling sugar and more prone to storing fat. Getting enough protein is your bodyguard against sarcopenia. When I say enough, I mean aiming for at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at each main meal. Think about starting your day with eggs, a protein smoothie with Greek yogurt, or even some leftover lean meat from dinner. For lunch and dinner, focus on generous portions of chicken breast, lean beef, fish, turkey, or plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, and tofu. Protein isn't just essential for building and maintaining muscle. It's also incredibly satiating, meaning it helps you feel fuller for longer. This can significantly reduce cravings for sugary foods, including those high-sugar fruits we just discussed. When you're well satiated with protein, you're far less likely to reach for that extra snack that might derail your blood sugar and hormonal balance. Protein also plays a vital role in hormone production and overall body function. Amino acids, the building blocks of protein, are necessary for countless processes, including the synthesis of enzymes and hormones. Ensuring adequate protein intake provides your body with the raw materials it needs to function optimally, supporting everything from your immune system to your energy levels. It helps stabilize blood sugar, which, as we've discussed, is a crucial step in maintaining healthy testosterone levels and combating insulin resistance. So, next time you're planning a meal, ask yourself, where's my protein? Make it the centerpiece, and you'll be taking a monumental step towards better health and vitality. Now that we've discussed the surprising truth about certain fruits and the critical importance of protein, let's move on to another fundamental component that's often misunderstood, but absolutely essential for male health: healthy fats. It's time to rewrite the script on fats, because for decades, many of us were led to believe that all fats were the enemy, clogging arteries and making us gain weight. That couldn't be further from the truth, especially for men over 60. In fact, embracing the right kind of fats is not just beneficial, it's absolutely essential for hormonal health, brain function, and reducing inflammation. Your body actually needs cholesterol, which comes from fats, to produce testosterone and other vital steroid hormones. If you're constantly trying to eat a super low-fat diet, you could inadvertently be starving your body of the very building blocks it needs to keep your hormones in balance. So, What are these healthy fats? Think monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These are the fats found in avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Incorporating these into your diet can have a profound impact. For example, a drizzle of good quality extra virgin olive oil on your salad or vegetables doesn't just make them taste better. It provides anti-inflammatory compounds and healthy fats that support heart health and improve insulin sensitivity. A handful of almonds or walnuts as a snack can provide healthy fats, fiber, and protein, helping to keep you full and your blood sugar stable. And don't shy away from fatty fish. The omega-3 fatty acids found in fish are powerful anti-inflammatory agents that can improve everything from joint pain to cognitive function. And they are crucial for overall cellular health. Beyond hormones, healthy fats are also critical for brain health. Your brain is made up of a significant amount of fat, and it relies on these dietary fats to function optimally. Good fats help improve memory, focus, and overall cognitive sharpness, which are aspects many men over 60 are keen to maintain or improve. They also help in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are vital for a myriad of bodily functions, from bone health to immune support. So, instead of fearing fats, learn to love them, but choose them wisely. Make healthy fats a cornerstone of your diet, alongside protein and plenty of vegetables, and you'll be nourishing your body at a foundational level. Now that we've discussed smart food choices, let's talk about something equally, if not more, impactful movement. Specifically, the power of targeted exercise, particularly resistance training. Many men over 60 think of exercise as just going for a walk or a gentle swim, and while those activities have their place, they often aren't enough to truly stimulate the physiological changes that can dramatically improve male health as you age. Resistance training, which means working your muscles against some form of resistance like weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight, is arguably the most potent tool in your arsenal against aging. Why is resistance training so important? Because it's the most effective way to combat that muscle loss we talked about. Sarcopenia. When you lift weights or perform bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups, you create microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. During recovery, your body repairs these tears, making the muscle stronger and sometimes larger. This process directly stimulates testosterone production, which, as we know, is declining with age. Higher testosterone levels naturally lead to increased energy, better mood, improved body composition, more muscle, less fat, and even a healthier libido. It's a natural, powerful boost for male vitality. And it's not just about muscles and hormones. Resistance training also significantly improves bone density, helping to prevent osteoporosis, a condition often associated with women, but which can also affect men. Stronger bones mean a lower risk of fractures from falls, which can be devastating for older adults. It also boosts your metabolism. Muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does. So by increasing your muscle mass, you effectively turn your body into a more efficient fat-burning machine, making it easier to manage your weight and reduce that stubborn belly fat. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Starting with simple bodyweight exercises like wall push-ups, chair squats, or light weights at home a few times a week can make an incredible difference. Even just 20-30 minutes, 2 or 3 times a week, can yield profound benefits. The key is consistency and progressively challenging yourself as you get stronger. It's about building strength that supports your everyday life, allowing you to carry groceries, play with grandchildren, and enjoy activities with greater ease and less pain. Next, we'll dive into 2 more crucial elements that, when combined with smart food choices and movement, can truly unlock your full potential for health and happiness as you age. The often underestimated power of quality sleep and effective stress management. So, we've covered smart nutrition choices and the game-changing impact of resistance training. But there are two silent saboteurs that can undermine all your efforts if not addressed: poor sleep and chronic stress. For men over 60, getting quality sleep isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable pillar of health. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, when your brain processes information and consolidates memories, and, crucially, when many of your hormones, including testosterone, are regulated and produced. Think about it: if you're consistently getting less than 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep, your body is essentially in a state of low-grade disarray. Lack of sleep can drastically impact your energy levels, making it harder to exercise and stick to healthy eating habits. It can increase cravings for sugary, energy-dense foods because your body is trying to find a quick pick-me-up. But most importantly for male health, chronic sleep deprivation significantly lowers testosterone and increases cortisol, the stress hormone. When cortisol is consistently high, it acts antagonistically to testosterone, further depleting your reserves of that vital male hormone. You might feel more irritable, less focused, and just generally off. Building better sleep habits isn't always easy, especially if you've developed patterns over decades. But even small changes can yield significant benefits. Try establishing a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. Even on weekends, create a relaxing bedtime routine. Dim the lights. Avoid screens for an hour before bed. Maybe read a book or listen to calming music. Ensure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. If you snore heavily or feel excessively tired during the day, it might be worth talking to your doctor about sleep apnea, as this is a common and treatable condition that severely disrupts sleep quality. Hand in hand with sleep, we must talk about stress. In our modern world, chronic stress has become an epidemic, and it affects men particularly profoundly. Whether it's financial worries, family concerns, or just the daily grind, prolonged stress keeps your body in a constant state of fight or flight, pumping out cortisol. Just like with sleep deprivation, elevated cortisol levels suppress testosterone, break down muscle tissue, and contribute to visceral fat accumulation, especially around the belly. It also impairs cognitive function, makes you feel constantly tired, and can even weaken your immune system. You might find yourself reaching for comfort foods, which often means more sugar, creating another vicious cycle. Managing stress doesn't mean eliminating all stress from your life. That's impossible. It means developing healthy coping mechanisms. Simple practices like a few minutes of deep breathing exercises each day can make a world of difference. Even just 5 minutes of mindful breathing can lower your heart rate and calm your nervous system. Spending time in nature, going for a gentle walk, engaging in hobbies you enjoy, connecting with friends and family, or even just listening to uplifting music can all be incredibly powerful stress reducers. Think about what brings you a sense of calm or joy, and intentionally carve out time for it in your daily or weekly routine. It's an investment in your physical and mental well-being, directly supporting your energy, your hormonal balance, and your overall happiness. Finally, we need to talk about two often overlooked champions of health for men over 60: proper hydration and a healthy gut. You'd be surprised how many men are walking around in a state of chronic mild dehydration, which can manifest as fatigue, brain fog, and even joint pain. Water is involved in virtually every bodily process, from nutrient transportation and temperature regulation to lubricating your joints and eliminating waste. When you're dehydrated, your metabolism slows down, your energy dips, and your brain simply doesn't function as sharply. A general guideline is to aim for around 8 glasses of water a day. But listen to your body. Carry a water bottle with you. Make it a habit to drink a glass of water first thing in the morning and before each meal. Sometimes, what feels like hunger is actually just thirst. So try drinking water before reaching for that snack. Good hydration is a simple, yet profoundly effective, way to boost your energy and support all the other healthy habits we've discussed. And then there's the gut, often referred to as our second brain. A healthy gut microbiome The community of trillions of bacteria living in your digestive tract is absolutely vital for overall health, especially as we age. Your gut influences everything from nutrient absorption and immune function to mood and even hormone balance. An imbalanced gut, often called dysbiosis, can lead to inflammation, digestive issues like bloating and constipation, and can even impact your energy levels and mental clarity. It's a critical area for men over 60 as a healthy gut ensures you're actually absorbing the protein, healthy fats, and vitamins you're consuming. How do you foster a healthy gut? Start by consuming plenty of fiber from whole foods like vegetables, fruits the low-sugar kind, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. Fiber acts as food for your beneficial gut bacteria. Incorporate fermented foods into your diet, like plain Greek yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, or kimchi. These foods are rich in probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that help crowd out the bad guys. Reducing processed foods, excessive sugar, and artificial sweeteners can also make a huge difference, as these tend to feed the less desirable bacteria in your gut. Think of your gut as a garden. You want to cultivate a vibrant, diverse ecosystem that supports your health, not one overrun by weeds. So, to bring it all together, we've explored how seemingly innocuous choices, like the frequent consumption of high-fructose fruits, such as mangoes, can silently undermine male health over 60 primarily by impacting blood sugar, insulin sensitivity, and ultimately, testosterone levels. But more importantly, we've outlined a powerful roadmap to reclaim your vitality. It's not about deprivation, but about smart, informed choices, prioritizing protein at every meal to preserve muscle and stabilize blood sugar. Embracing healthy fats for hormonal balance and brain health. Engaging in targeted resistance training to naturally boost testosterone and strengthen your body from the inside out. Mastering quality sleep and effective stress management to keep your hormones in check and your energy high. And finally, ensuring proper hydration and nurturing a healthy gut to support every single function in your body. Remember, you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Start small. Perhaps just being more mindful of those high-sugar fruits, or adding an extra serving of protein to your breakfast. Maybe just committing to 2 20-minute resistance training sessions a week. Every single small, consistent change builds momentum and leads to significant improvements over time. Your body is incredibly resilient and capable of repair and renewal at any age. You have the power to influence how you feel, how much energy you have, and how vibrantly you live your life, well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Don't let age be an excuse. Let it be a powerful motivator to make choices that truly serve your well-being. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have you noticed any changes by adjusting your diet? Perhaps being more mindful of sugar, or by incorporating resistance training? Share your experiences and what has worked for you in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful to others in our community. And if this video resonated with you, if you found it helpful and inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. That little like really helps this message reach more men who could benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you don't miss out on future videos designed to help you live your best life at every age. Keep nurturing your body and mind. And remember, life truly gets better with age when you're taking care of yourself. Live your best life every single day.